Hi everybody, welcome to Your Health Your Way. I'm Lisa, and it's been quite a while since I have been on camera. We're in first week of November, and I haven't been on camera since January. Kurt's last time on camera was like back in March or something. So, um, and I do apologize for that. I know that when we watch like YouTube videos of other people, um, and I really get interested in what they're saying, and suddenly they drop off the face of the earth, and you don't know when they're going to come back and do a video. You keep checking, and it personally frustrates me. I don't know about you all. So I do apologize for that. It has been a really tough year. A lot of stress. We completely got off the healthy eating. It just actually got worse. We've had stress in the workplace, with the family, with our family at home, with our pets, because they're our family too. We've had sicknesses with them. We've had losses with them this year, and it's been really tough. So personally, I just got on the junk food binge. The days that I work, I do much better because I don't have the temptations there that I have at home. The days that I'm off of work, all I do is think about food, or watching a show that I like and eating my favorite snack foods with it. And it's interesting because I've been reading like crazy on all sorts of different topics related to health and medicine, nutrition, foods. Yet the more I read, the less it makes a difference in how I'm eating and how I'm treating my body. So it's not for lack of knowledge. And I think most people do know to some degree how to eat relatively healthy, even if it's the way that the American Dietetic Association recommends it, which whether that's healthy or not depends on your perspective. So basically, between the stress and eating like crap, I got sick. Remember in the earlier videos I talked about how when I went on mostly raw foods a few years back, the allergy, asthma symptoms went away, the stomach pain I was having went away, I lost weight, my face complexion had cleared up, kind of the numerous other benefits that I listed, just more energy, interested in doing things. So what I have found is that the crappier I feel, the less I feel like doing things, therefore the crappier I feel. And it is a cycle. It is a cycle, and I don't judge other people because I know that they have many times gone through the same situation. Sorry, I've got a little collar we got to put on a little puppy. Had a little surgery. So I don't, I completely not just don't judge, I completely understand where people come from. Anyway, regardless of the knowledge they have, and they still, eat crappy or whatnot. So this year, when everything was kind of just continuously going downhill, and I was eating crappy, I eventually got those allergy and asthma symptoms back. I got really sick, and it took like a month to get over it. I had to go back on my inhaler, my steroid inhaler, the rescue inhaler, the antihistamine, the nasal spray, all those things that I had not had to use in a long time. When I eat the processed snacks and all the sugar, again, bloated, uncomfortable. There's one particular fast food place that I eat from where whenever I eat from there, I have really weird dreams, weirder than usual. I'm out of breath. I have no energy. I have no desire to go to the gym. I was doing really, really well at the gym. My body was just changing. It was getting toned. In spite of it gaining weight, I was getting toned and tight. And actually for work, I have been wearing the same black skirt for like the last 3 months because I refuse to buy bigger clothes when I gain weight. One of the tricks I learned a long time ago was when you gain weight, don't go out and buy clothes that fit you with that higher weight, because all you do is you're setting your subconscious mind to fit into that. So as uncomfortable as that skirt fits, it is the one that fits me, and it is the one I will wear until this weight comes off, until I make the choices to allow this weight to come off and to feel better. And it's not just about the weight, like I said, it's the energy, it's lack of just wanting to do anything. I feel like a slug. I feel like sludge, and I feel like a slug. It's like I have no interest in anything. Even like contacting people and doing stuff, I haven't even felt like doing that. So there it shows you the tie between our emotional, our mental, and our physical and our spiritual health. All of those are tied in together. I have tried numerous times to get off of the junk food binge, and it's just this need. You know, just like people have different types of addictions that we've talked about before, addicted to shopping, addicted to television, addicted to constantly talking, addicted to drama, addicted to gambling, drinking, smoking, anything to reduce the stress. For me, it's food. It's legal. It's allowed. As Kurt always says, we have to eat anyway. So it, kind of makes it, unfortunately, easy to overdo the food binges or the junk food binges. I've tried to get back into juicing and doing smoothies, and I do really well, like I said, when I go to work. But then when I'm at home and on the weekends, it's just like completely out the window. So when I was coming back from the grocery store today of getting junk food, I started feeling really bloated and tired and sluggish. And the gym I go to is like 2 doors down from the grocery store where I get this crap food. And, it's just so upsetting to not go to the gym and just to think about how good I felt when I was going there. And now I go, my God, how am I supposed to go that early in the morning? Like 7 or 8 in the morning. How am I supposed to? I have no energy. That's what this kind of eating does to us. That is what it does. It makes us lazy, tired, slugs that just want more of it, because that's the only way we get energized and get satisfied and get excited. It's the sugar, it's the caffeine, and our bodies crave more. And those substances create the parasites in our body that come to clean up all that junk, and then those parasites cause us to crave more of those things. So I was on my way home, and I said, I got to make a video now, because I feel like crap. I don't like how I look. I don't like how my clothes fit. I don't like how I've been feeling. I don't like the things I've been doing, or rather not doing, because I feel this way. So let me take advantage of that moment before I change my mind, because this happened before, and I go, no, I'm not going to make a video. I gotta look a certain way. I gotta feel a certain way to make a video. And I'm like, no, this is what people need to see, because I'm tired of seeing videos where everything is great for people. They're on raw food, they're 100% raw food, and life is wonderful, and things are so easy. And hey, if you can stay like that, I agree. That is wonderful. And maybe one day I will get to that point. But in the meantime, take it a day at a time. So what I'm going to do, as of tomorrow, I'm going to have my junk food binge tonight. What I'm going to do, and when I mean binge, I don't mean like binge and purge. I mean binge, like just eat sweets and eat sugar and eat fat to where I'm just full and bloated and tired and sleepy and don't feel like doing anything. And that's what my weekends usually consist of. And it's like, what a waste, especially during the really nice months in the spring and the summer and the beginning of fall, where I could be outside and moving around and walking, and I have no interest in doing that. It's just disgusting, really. So I just wanted to share that with you, and be honest with you. And I think many of us are in this position, whether we choose to disclose that or not. So my goal is then, as of tomorrow, to do a juice feast so that my body may heal, so that my emotions, my mind, my body, my spirit can regain a balance, so that my body can detox, so that my adrenals, which are of utmost importance, so that my adrenals, which are the glands that basically control everything, and hormones are affected by it. Plus, this is 2016, so we're going to be in 2016, where I'll be 46, meaning getting closer to menopause. And I know from observing and hearing stories of other women at this stage in life, this is where they gain weight, then they go through menopause, and they have those awful symptoms. And I said, I want to have a much more easy transition in that time of my life. You know, I don't want to have these intense night sweats and hot flashes and mood swings. God knows I'm already dramatic enough as it is. So, poor Kurt. So anyway, I would like to have that transition, and it's important that I start now, not wait until I'm going, oh, I got my first hot flash, let me go raw, well, you know, let me juice or whatnot. And weight, and I don't mean weight in terms of our appearance, but weight is so important in the sense that for me, once I get past a certain amount of body fat, not weight necessarily, because I look better 10 pounds more lifting weights than 10 pounds less not doing any kind of weight training exercise. So it's not about weight. I'm not worried about that. I feel there's a certain, I think, body fat percentage that I get to where I have noticed that I start feeling crappy. I start feeling slowed down. I start feeling uncomfortable. I start getting more short of breath when I exert myself. So the weight loss is part of it, but along with the weight loss is everything else that comes with it, which is so important. And that has to do with the factors I mentioned before about just gaining my health back and not waiting until I'm one foot in the grave to do it. Many people wait until they're in the hospital, or they're about to undergo surgery, or they've gone through allopathic medicine, and they've exhausted all their options, and they resort to, you know, naturopathy, and then maybe they're not that great because of how they're practicing. So I know food is so important. I know that calming our minds and meditation is also important. But it is going to be much harder to be able to sit down and chill out and meditate while I have sugar and chemicals being processed through my body. Oh, and that's another thing. I became more sensitive to chemicals and irritants since I've been eating like this. I had that for years, and it triggers the asthma, like these fragrances that people put in rooms and in houses that are chemicals. They smell like vanilla, they smell like cinnamon. There's no vanilla cinnamon in it, most likely. They're laboratory-created chemicals that are poisons in our lungs. In fact, today I was telling Kurt, I was complaining that where I work, there's an office in the building that has this plug in the wall. And it's a small room, and these little plugins are intended to allow fragrance to emanate through an entire house. But these folks put it in this little office with like doors that don't really stay open. They just open and shut throughout the day, you know. So everything, all that smell pretty much stays in there. And I was saying, I'm so upset with these people that are so inconsiderate of others who have chemical sensitivities, or, you know, or other health problems, other like lung conditions, COPD, asthma, bronchitis, and so on, emphysema. Yet, I choose and have continued to put things inside my body that weaken it and create sickness and irritations, just like those scents. So I may not be able to control so much of what's out there. The air that I breathe outside, how polluted it is, I can't really control that. I can't control to a point where I go into an office and there's these fragrances. You know, I can avoid the office. I could wear a surgical mask. I could, ask them to not have it there, which people that like these things, they're really hooked on them. And I don't know why, but they're really, really hooked on these fragrances. So chances are that's not going to happen. They're not going to remove that. So the more I can strengthen myself, my adrenal glands, the less toxins I have in my body, the better my body will be better able to clean out and to not have this accumulatory process that goes on that makes us sick. So that is the plan. That's where I've been, and this is where I'm going. So juice fasting is next on my mind. Thanksgiving is coming up, so I'm not sure what to do with that. I do want to go out and enjoy a meal out with my husband. But I would like to, starting tomorrow, Saturday, through maybe 2 days before Thanksgiving, do a juice fast, just to get my body back to where I'm motivated, back to where I feel more motivated to go exercise and do things that will help keep me on a good wheel. Because right now I'm just spinning that hamster wheel of this negative behavior. But if I can get some traction, and traction for me is if I see myself getting my figure back, if I see myself fitting into my cute clothes that I like to wear for work, if I see myself feeling more comfortable in my body, I can start doing things to help myself more. And that hopefully, that is my hope, that it will create a good cycle as it has in the past. Like I said, it's just a matter of getting traction. So I'll be keeping you posted on how it is going. The thing with the juice fast is when you juice fast, you can lose about an average of about 1 pound a day. First you lose water weight, then you start losing fat. You do lose a little bit of muscle. But the tricky part is coming off of the juice fast. Most people will go back to eating, they're starving. They're like, oh, you're just, like imagining all these things that you've missed out on during the juice fast. So you want to go back and, go to every restaurant. You can pack on like 20 pounds in a weekend. It's happened to people. So I'm going to have to be really careful, and hopefully it'll be easier for me to get some kind of, develop some kind of better habits by the time I come out of this, because I will have gotten traction during the juice fast. And hopefully we'll be feeling better. So that's where we at. And I hope you have a good weekend. Tune in as and I'll talk to you about my personal progress. I hope this helps you. Take care. Bye-bye.
I'm Lisa.